Morning everybody, how are y'all doing today? I am ecstatic because in 6.5 hours from now, the time of recording this video, the Elden Ring DLC will be officially dropping. I thought it wasn't dropping until tomorrow or at least midnight, but no, it's dropping 6 p.m. Eastern, 3 p.m. Pacific, which was a pleasant surprise to me because that means I actually get to stream it. Little shameless plug, join us tonight. But anyway, as much as I want to, we are not here to talk about the Elden Ring DLC today. Don't worry, we will be. The salt is inevitable, just not quite yet. Plus, I promised I would make this video, so, you know. Whatever. We are here to talk about the worst rant I have ever seen about the Xbox Showcase that happened recently. Because I'm sure you all have heard at this point, the Xbox Showcase was great, tons of awesome announcements, and it just makes 2025 look even better for gaming. However, the guy we're going to be taking a look at today does not seem to share those same opinions. That's putting it a bit lightly, by the way, but you'll see that in a second. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get right into this. And let's learn how the Xbox Showcase was actually complete trash.
Alright, so the Xbox Showcase, Game Showcase 2024. Oh no, guys. Oh no, another friggin' game showcase. You have all these friggin' Xbox shows on YouTube saying this is the best showcase ever, and then on the other side they're saying the PlayStation Showcase was the worst. How does that happen? In my opinion, they're both garbage.
How does that happen? Well, Xbox actually showed good games and gameplay that people wanted to see. PlayStation did not. I think it's pretty self-explanatory. And also, it's not just Xbox shows who were saying how great the showcase was. I made a video last week talking about how PlayStation fanboys were talking about how great the show was. Like, you're entitled to your opinion and everything, but it honestly kind of feels like you're trying to be a contrarian. If the biggest Xbox haters on the planet admitted that was a great show, I'm genuinely curious to hear why you thought it was so bad.
Every showcase from any company, whoever it is gonna be garbage, alright? You pathetic sacks of crap. Have some integrity when you're freaking reviewing these things instead of just going after one thing. What's the first game we have here? Doom Dark Ages. Okay, this is Doom. Carmack and Romero, two legends in the FPS friggin' designing, video game designing. That's why Doom gets such respect, is because of those two people. Carmack and Romero. Show some goddamn respect.
Okay, does anybody else out there feel like you're having a stroke right now? You know those images out there that are designed to make you feel like you're having a stroke? I'm not gonna show any just for the sake of safety or whatever, but if you want to, look them up. They're pretty crazy. But I feel like this guy's commentary is the audio version of that. I feel like I'm having a stroke listening to this guy rant. Honestly, dude, with how fast you can ramble right here, you might just want to become a rapper. I'm not even kidding when I say that. Like, I'm kind of impressed, but my brain also hurts. You're talking about showing respect to people, and that Carmack and Romero are the only reason Doom is popular, and the only reason it's respected. It's just because those two guys worked on the games. What exactly is the point you're making here? Should Doom not be hyped up anymore? I don't know. Let's keep watching, I guess. Maybe we'll get some clarification. This was a bad idea to record this on the day of the Elden Ring DLC dropping. I need to be functioning at maximum capacity for that.
What's this game, Doom? Looks like any other Doom that friggin' recently released, right? You got your big graphics, you got your explosions, fast-moving acting. Definitely this one they're saying, oh, it's a medieval Doom. The guy has a shield and all this crap. Yeah, big friggin' whoop. Same friggin' Doom you see all the time, running around, big explosions. I'll give them that. It's a lot of action-based game. There's no replayability for this, but at least you get your one run through and it's gonna be fun. So you know what, this Doom Dark Ages, all right, I'll give them that. What's this next game?
Wait, so you just spent like 30 seconds giving it a bunch of crap, but now you're saying you'll give it to him? What is going on right now? But putting that aside, I love how he acts like more of the same Doom is a bad thing, as if Doom Eternal isn't one of the greatest first-person shooters ever made. But on top of that, it's not just the same. You're literally showing in the trailer new stuff they're adding. Yeah, it is a big whoop. An assault rifle that splits like 5 ways and grinds up skulls as ammo, and a throwable Captain America razor shield. That is a pretty big whoop. And of course, the stuff you didn't show in the trailer where, you know, Doom Guy was boxing a Titan in a mech. Yes, this is in fact a very big whoop. And also, yes, there's going to be replayability. If they do the exact same collectible system and like cheats and all that from Doom Eternal, this is going to be massively replayable. But I guess this guy can just see the future because apparently he already knows that the Dark Ages is not going to be replayable at all. Okay, buddy, sure.
Expedition 33. what the hell is an Expedition 33? What the hell is this? I don't want to play as some friggin' civilization cucks walking around with their stupid little friggin' suits and their dumb little friggin' bayonettas and all that crap from the old ages. This is apparently a turn-based RPG, action RPG. Yeah, if you want to play that, go friggin' play Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. Go play the other billion friggin' action-based RPGs that are out there now, because they're all following the trend, right?
Okay, first of all, you're just wrong immediately. FF7 Rebirth is not turn-based. In fact, I'm pretty sure that's one of the biggest complaints from older Final Fantasy fans, including Alex, is that they got rid of the turn-based combat. I mean, you are right that there's a lot of turn-based action RPGs out there, but this one looks especially unique. Maybe not in the setting necessarily, but the way it plays with the quick time events being tied into the turn-based combat. It does look pretty cool. I don't know if I'm gonna try it personally because turn-based isn't for me, but it definitely does look unique. If you don't want to play it personally, that's fine, but don't use the argument of, oh, go play one of the other turn-based action RPGs, because that's like saying, oh, why play Doom the Dark Ages when you can play Doom Eternal? It's because it's a new game and it's introducing new things. But yeah, there's already other games in the same genre, so I guess just don't get excited for a new one.
No one actually wants to do a traditional turn-based anymore. It's all about action-based, turn-based. Yeah, okay, I don't care. All right, I'd rather play something with good friggin' background like Final Fantasy than something called Expedition 33. I don't want to go on a friggin' expedition. I don't care about 33 expeditions. Look at this. Yeah, turn-based, action-based RPG. I've seen this a billion times. I don't care. So why are all the Xbox shows saying this game is great, guys? Oh my god, this game is shut up. Be friggin' truthful once and stop acting like a cock so you can get your stupid little AdSense friggin' gone more, idiot.
Again, it's not just Xbox channels that are saying how good it looks. It's PlayStation channels as well. Again, you're entitled to your opinions, but it feels like you're just trying to be a contrarian. Also, does anybody else find it funny how at the beginning of that clip, he was complaining that nobody wants to do traditional turn-based RPGs anymore when he was just saying that there's a million other turn-based RPGs out there and you should go play those instead? Like, my guy, what do you want? Do you want innovation or do you want people to stick to the original formula? To that, he responded with yes.
What do we have here? Metal Gear Solid 3 Delta. Why the hell are we playing a remake of a game that we've already played, for the love of God? It's Metal Gear Solid 3. We all played it. It's friggin' done in the jungle. It's friggin' Snake Eater. He's eating snakes for life. All this crap. We've played this before. I don't want a remake of this with extra friggin' physics and graphics and oh my god, the sound. I don't care. I want a new Metal Gear Solid with a new story, a new friggin' setting, a new this and new weapons. I don't want to play old games. Why? Because the friggin' video game industry sucks and they're relying on old games to friggin' trigger this happy moment for all you gamers out there that played the original Metal Gear Solid 3, and you're gonna be like, oh my god, I can't wait to play this remake. Why? Why can't you wait? If you can't wait, go play the original.
Well, I mean, he's half right, because the AAA industry has definitely become much more reliant on remakes recently. If you can't come up with any new good stuff, then just remake the old good stuff. However, I feel like Metal Gear Solid 3 definitely is going to benefit from a remake, and that's coming from somebody who's never played a Metal Gear Solid game before. I'm sure now people in the comments are going to be begging me to play them. Hey, maybe I'll try the remake out. But guess what? I can't play the original because that was only on the PlayStation 2. So unless I want to get an emulator set up, or unless I want to track down a PlayStation 2 with a game, I'm not going to be able to play it. And again, I understand wanting a new game, but there's nothing wrong with remaking a 20-year-old game that was only on one platform and putting it on every platform. You could argue that the Metal Gear Solid 3 remake is the most necessary and justified remake we've ever gotten, but not according to this guy, I guess.
That's the next game you have here. Perfect Dark. Okay, Perfect Dark. Look, we got a new Perfect Dark, guys. Oh no, all the friggin' Perfect Dark people that are friggin' creaming their pants from the past. Oh my god, a new Perfect Dark. I can't wait. This is the greatest showcase ever. Xbox, oh my god, shut up. It looks like friggin' Watch Dogs. It's like Watch Dogs walking around. You're doing your stupid little friggin' intel and covert ops and all this crap. Walking around first player, pressing this button.
So I guess your game isn't allowed to be set in a futuristic city, or else it's just Watch Dogs. You know, if only there was another game that came before Watch Dogs that also took place in a futuristic city. Wait a minute, hold on. I'm getting something. No, it can't be. I'm getting word that there was a game that did this. It was called Perfect Dark, and it released in 2000 on the N64. Okay, but sarcasm aside, I love that he tells people to shut up for being excited about this, even though Perfect Dark is finally being, I guess, I don't want to say modernized, because that carries a lot of negative connotations nowadays, but whatever, it's being made in the modern day. Good graphics, improved gameplay, you know the whole deal. Yeah, God forbid people are excited that an overlooked shooter on the N64 is getting some love. It really just feels like this guy does not want people to be happy about this showcase. Every time somebody's excited for something, he's like, shut up. Now that I think about it, am I the only one who thinks that he sounds like Fozzie Bear a little bit? At least when he says shut up specifically. I don't know, whatever. I mean, British people definitely would call this guy a Muppet, so I guess it makes sense.
And then you have your little cinematic fight scenes, right? Where you just press a button and then everything happens for you, right? You press one button, you freaking mount the character. You press another button, you hit him in the face and you take him out. Like, it's just stupid. It's freaking done before. It's been done to death. It looks like Watch Dogs. I don't care. I don't care about this Perfect Dark. I don't care if it's a friggin' IP that's been brought back from the past. Stop shilling for these games. They're not gonna be good. Most of this crap you see is cinematics anyway. Show me some goddamn gameplay. I did see some gameplay. I'm waiting for it right now. We're looking at the screens. Oh my god, everything's dark and purple. Wow. Oh, look at this. Night vision. Wow. Never see thermal vision or whatever. I've never seen that before. And here's the fight scenes, guys. Look at this. Perfect Dark. Yeah, you press one button and everything's friggin' done for you. That's all it is.
Okay, there's a lot to dissect here. First of all, your cinematic fight scenes where you press a button and it does everything for you. My guy, those are called executions. They're very common in first-person shooters. You get very close to an enemy and then typically you'll be prompted to press a button and then your character does a cool little execution that insta-kills the enemy. But it's not like that's the only thing to do. There's parkour and regular shooting and there's plenty of other stuff that isn't just cinematic kills. Look, I get the cinematic stuff can be overdone at times, but complaining about executions in a shooter game is just stupid. Then he says, oh, it's not going to be good. Well, thanks, dude. I'm glad you can just predict the future and you automatically know this is going to be a bad game. Now, don't get me wrong. It's important to temper your expectations, but at the same time, saying it's going to be bad automatically, that's just a bad attitude. And then I can't be the only one who sees a problem with him saying, show me some goddamn gameplay, when he's literally showing gameplay on the screen. I think that was the best thing about the Perfect Dark trailer. It was like all gameplay. It's like confirmed at this point. He's just trying to be a contrarian. You are literally getting exactly what you're asking for and you're still not happy. And then he complains about night vision. I guess you're not allowed to do night vision if another shooter game did it before you. Dude, what is this video? Oh my god. I even had a break. I had to go do something for my mom in the middle of this recording session. I had like a mental reset. I come back and I'm still confused. God, 6 p.m. cannot get here soon enough.
You basically move around, right, slowly. You press a button, everything's done. This is why games are easy. They're bore fest. Everything's just cinematics. Everything's just visuals to get you hooked in. Yeah, do you know how much money movies spend on friggin' movie trailers to get you hooked in so you can walk in the theater and watch their garbage movie? Same thing with video games now at these game show fests. They spend so much money on the trailers to get you hooked in so you go into goddamn friggin' GameStop and buy the stupid game. That's always their plan.
I mean, congratulations, you just described what marketing is. You spend a lot of money to make your product look appealing so people go and buy it. That is just how businesses operate. I don't know what else you were expecting. Were you hoping they would put out a garbage trailer? Like, I'm really confused. And also, who the hell is going into a GameStop anymore to buy their stuff? I understand there's still people who buy physical discs and all that, but I would think you just use like Amazon or Target or something at this point. You know what? If you still buy physical media, where do you get it from? Do you order it online? Do you get it from GameStop? Do you get it from Walmart? Where do you get it? Although I will say this, I do agree with him on the fact that it seems like at least AAA games, they're much more concerned about making the games look very visually good and super flashy, but not have any substance. So I guess, you know what? Half a point for that.
What's the next one we got here? Fable. Okay, the Fable RPG, that was good back in the day. It was alright. So apparently there's a female character and all these people are freaking crying, oh, the female character doesn't look good. Who cares? All right? At least it's realistic. Okay, this is how a female realistically would look like in the past. All right, you see right there, that's how they would look like with a freaking sword and they're freaking going out there trying to freaking battle monsters or whatever the hell it is.
Yeah, well, guess what, man? It may be realistic, but realistic doesn't equal good. Now, granted, I will say this, the Fable character, she looks so much better than in the initial trailer. But guess what, dude? Video video games aren't real life. People play video games to escape from real life. So guess what? The main characters, regardless of their gender, should be attractive. Or at least not a complete eyesore. If I gotta look at characters for like 20 plus hours in a game, at least make them nice to look at, you know? Oh god, is this what that lady was referring to all those years ago when she said she hates video games because they appeal to the male fantasy? Lord, forgive me for my sins. I like looking at attractive people more than not attractive people. Now, obviously, some people take it to the extreme. Like, remember, what was it, 2 or 3 years ago? When that one guy, like, photoshopped Aloy's face to give her all that makeup and stuff? Now, that was just like, what the hell? But there is a reason why Stellar Blade was so successful. I think you all know what it was.
They're not gonna be with full-on makeup with friggin' prosthetics on their face. They're gonna look like this. I give them respect for actually friggin' having the woman look like an actual woman back in the day. So yeah, show me some gameplay, but they're not gonna. You see no gameplay, all you see is cinematics, all you see is them walking around. No, show me fight scenes. Show me the friggin' battle HUD. Show me the life bar. Show me the mana bar. Show me stuff that is actually gonna be like, okay, when I play the game, here, he's walking right now. Okay, that's gameplay, but that's it. That's all they freaking show. Running around and all this crap. What's this game we have here?
I will agree with him on that. I mean, Fable comes out, what, next year? We need to see more gameplay than just walking around. However, at the same time, part of me is inclined to believe that the devs just aren't ready to show gameplay yet. Because think about it, we got gameplay for Doom, we got gameplay for Perfect Dark, we got gameplay for Indiana Jones. I really do feel like the devs just aren't ready yet, but at the same time, if your game is a year out and you're still not ready to show gameplay, that is slightly concerning. We shall see what happens.
Indiana Jones? Why the hell are we making Indiana Jones games in 2024? That movie was from back in the day, okay? I watched them. I can't remember them, but I know I watched them a long time ago. Why are we making games of Indiana Jones? What the hell is this? Who is this even catering to? Who is this marketed toward? You know what's marketed toward? It's for the old people. The old people that did play Indiana Jones, watched Indiana Jones back in the day, and they want to really relive some stupid experience because of friggin' Indiana Jones, the Dark Temple, or whatever the stupid movies are called. I don't care.
Does anybody know how many times this guy has said, I don't care at this point? And don't you dare make that into a drinking game because you're gonna die. But God, this just doesn't even make any sense. Why are we making an Indiana Jones game in 2024? I don't know, why not? Because they wanted to make an Indiana Jones game and we haven't had one since what, like 2009? And the only one I can even remember is the Lego game. And this game is going to be a canon installment into the series. It's gonna take place between Temple of Doom and Raiders of the Lost Ark. And also, who is this game catering to? I don't know, maybe Indiana Jones fans? You know, maybe I'm going crazy, but something tells me an Indiana Jones game would be made for Indiana Jones fans. And Indiana Jones fans are not just old people. I'm a fan of the movies now that I've watched them, and I'm only 20. I was born 22 years after Raiders of the Lost Ark came out. I was 5 when Kingdom of the Crystal Skull came out. Also, he's saying people want to relive the Indiana Jones experience. Does he not realize this is a new story? You're not reliving any of the movies or anything by playing this game. This takes place, again, in between Temple of Doom and Raiders of the Lost Ark. This is a brand new story. But yeah, I guess if you're excited for Indiana Jones, then you're just a stupid old person who just wants to relive the original movies.
Replace Indiana Jones with any other friggin' character and you would not care about this stupid game at all. Never you would care. Like, look at this. Your basic first-person view walk. This looks like friggin' Perfect Dark right now, but instead you're using a whip and friggin' fists instead of infrared technology. It's just garbage games, guys. Nothing's good about this.
So I guess making your game in first person means it's like Perfect Dark, even though it's a different universe, different characters, different time period. Dude, oh my god, wow. I said it earlier, I legitimately feel like I'm gonna have a stroke watching this. Honestly though, going to the hospital almost seems more fun than watching this video at this point. I'm exaggerating, obviously, but dude, this is bad. Like, this is just actually terrible. There's no way you watched this back and said, yeah, let's upload this.
Why are people on YouTube saying this is the best showcase ever? What's so good about this? It's trash. Indiana Jones, Great Circle. Oh my god, yeah. Very creative name you got there. What's this next game? Avowed, your pirate ship. You got your pirate ships going on, your dark friggin' stuff. Show me gameplay footage, prick. Here it is. There, you just saw it right there. Swing the battle. That's what it is, huh? running around in your freaking first person. Is it first person view or third person view? Which view is it? Because no matter what it is, it's been done to death. It's been done a million times. I've been seeing it before. Why should I buy Avowed? What's so special about this game?
Didn't they do like a 25-minute deep dive the same day that the Xbox Showcase happened? Or was that like a day after? Whatever, they did a deep dive into Avowed. They can't cover everything in like a minute to 3-minute trailer. And also, what is this guy's obsession with where the camera placement is in a game? So games aren't allowed to be first person because that's been done to death, but they're also not allowed to be third person because that's also been done to death. You know what? Let's just stop making video games altogether. We've used all the camera angles possible. Nothing else original could possibly be done. Unless you come up with a new camera angle for a game, your game sucks. And he asks why people are saying this is the greatest showcase ever. Hey bud, maybe if you weren't such a contrarian and you weren't just trying to hate on everything and you actually took a step back and thought about things for a second, you would understand why. But no, let's record a 10-minute rant video about how everything sucks because of a first-person camera angle, which, by the way, you can play Avowed in both first and third person.
Why? Because it's on Xbox? Because the Xbox shills on YouTube are freaking creaming their pants, trying to force you into liking it so they can get your stupid little Xbox ambassador program going on? Yeah, is that what it's all for, huh? Why don't you be truthful? And this game friggin' sucks. It's just generic trash. Barely showed any gameplay. All friggin' stupid.
I mean, hear me out, man. If everybody on the internet, including PlayStation fanboys, are talking about how great the Xbox Showcase was, maybe the issue lies with you and not with the showcase. In fact, now that I think about it, this guy reminds me exactly of this clip from South Park.
You, somehow the wires have gotten crossed and everything looks and sounds like shit to you. It's a condition called being a cynical asshole.
What's this? We got Gears of War. Gears of War E-Day. For the love of God, this is Gears of War 6? I don't remember Gears of War 5. I don't remember Gears of War 4. I don't remember Gears of War 3. I do remember Gears of War 2, and I do remember Gears of War 1. That's how you know the game is friggin' just trash. Who cares? A rehash of all the old games that's been done before. Right? Gears of War, this and that. Look, all cinematics. You're not showing me any gameplay so I can properly gauge how the game is gonna look so I can then think in my mind, will I enjoy this? Everyone can enjoy cinematics. Who doesn't want to sit there like a fat slob eating Cheetos, watching something without having to do any work? That's what a cinematic is. No, show me the gameplay where I'm gonna actually be holding the controller and I'm gonna be going around with my friggin' plasma gun or whatever, shooting beasts or the other side. Show me that side, but they're not gonna. It's a cinematic, and all of a sudden, this is enough for people to say, this is the greatest showcase ever. What's this last game we're going to show here?
Well, first of all, the game is obviously relatively early in development because they didn't even give us a release date. Or hell, a release window. This game probably isn't even coming until 2026, but we'll see what happens. But yes, dude, people are saying this is a great showcase, especially because of Gears of War. Because guess what? This seems like a return to form. It's very dark and gritty. We've got all of our favorite old characters back. And it's going to be a game all about Emergence Day. Like, does that not sound awesome? But yeah, man, I guess because you don't remember Gears of War 3, that makes the game trash, right? Gears fans are gonna eat you alive for that one. Now, 4 and 5, on the other hand, that we can kind of agree on. But saying that 3 is trash, you have just awoken a mighty beast, my friend. Also, he calls it a rehash. Dude, this is not a rehash. This is a new game. It's the Indiana Jones thing again. He's like, oh, you just want to re-experience it. No, it's a new game, but it's a prequel. How is this so hard to understand? Movies and games do this all the time. I immediately thought of Saw 10. It's the most recent installment, but I'm pretty sure it's a prequel to like every single Saw movie. But yeah, God forbid Xbox actually does what people want them to do. That being abandoning the modern Gears storyline because it sucks, and going back to the Gears 1, 2, and 3 era because that's way better. How could they do this? But yeah, anyway guys, that's actually where I'm gonna end it, because the last part is just him talking about Assassin's Creed Shadows and the controversy, and I'm not touching that with a 10-foot pole. And of course, he ends the video by saying, shut up, once again. Overall, this was absolutely terrible. It legitimately gave me a headache, which is not good, because, again, I have to stream soon. Which, by the way, you should definitely come watch the stream, because, again, we're playing Shadow of the Erdtree. It's going to be a fun time. I should be going live around the time this video is up, although I'm honestly not sure. My upload speed at home is absolutely terrible. But yeah, either way, with all that being said, thank you all so much for watching, and let me know, what did you think of the Xbox Showcase, and did you like the Xbox Showcase or the Nintendo Showcase better? here. I put up a poll and the Xbox Showcase is winning, but I'm interested to see what you'll say on this video. So yeah, with all that being said, like the video if you liked it, dislike it if you didn't like it, subscribe if you want to see more. Join us today for a Shadow of the Erdtree stream, and join us tomorrow and every Friday night, 9 p.m. Eastern for Salt streams, and I will catch you all next time.